Well, hello and welcome back to another Sidekuest in the Cut radio show intro. Yeah, this is the November 12th, 2010 edition. And also, I do gotta say, first off, I'm pretty sure in either pirate radio, college radio, or professional radio in 2010, I was most likely the only person who ever played Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And you know what? I gotta say, in 2016, let's, just sign a petition to make Mark Wahlberg reprise his role as Marky Mark. Because, if Will Smith could drop an album in 2016, I'm pretty sure Marky Mark can. So, yeah, this is not the October. This is the November 12th, 2010 in the cut show. But, yeah, I also did not know. I forgot this. I didn't know that some of the shows didn't get recorded or they were just so terrible. I didn't care that they didn't record. But yeah, last show I did the top. Well, it wasn't the top 10. It was a top 10. It was like a topic of how to properly riot. And here's the reason why I did that topic. The reason why I did it because for some reason I want to do stuff I want to push the boundaries of what I can and cannot say on a radio show. So that was one of the topics I did on how to riot. Another one I actually did want to do a show on how to rob a bank, but that of course never happened. Yeah, so that show did not get recorded, or at least somehow I didn't update it in my hard drive at the time. But yeah, that show didn't go well. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. This was the top 10 overrated things. So yeah. And one of the top 10 things was sliced bread. And also this is one of the reasons why I started doing these posting up some of my videos. When I was on the Woeful Writers podcast and they were talking about, college and whatnot, I was like, hey, I did a college radio show. It was pretty shit, but it was still fun to do. And she did say the saying. I said I remember the saying something that's greater than sliced bread, and then she said Betty White is older than sliced bread. So in 2016, let's make another phrase that the greatest thing since Betty White, since she's way older than sliced bread. So yeah, YouTube, the greatest thing since Betty White. So yeah, here's the In the Cut radio show.
Yo, 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 welcome Reno. Happy Friday. You're listening to In the Cut with DJ Radu. I'm Tabasco, and filling in for Vanessa is our friend, Jeff.
What's up?
Hi, Radu. What we got on the slate for today's show?
Well, this was kind of your show today, so you had a topic brought up. So what was it?
Well, last week we talked about rioting.
Which was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Except your mom totally gave us the best writing tip out of all 10.
Yeah.
Which was have a garage sale 3 months after the riot.
I would have sold it in the riot.
That's a little...
Can't make your money too quick.
Yeah, that's a little risky.
Come on. Yeah, you're worried about stealing TVs. Come on, you're going to get caught.
You're going to get scammed that way. And then the week before that, we talked about the dirtiest rap songs ever.
Yeah,
because
top 10 list.
Because your mom told you to play cleaner music, and that was your response.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not realize how much your mom contributed to the show. And I guess that's the benefit of being our only listener. All right, so today's list...
Well, his whole family listens, he said. We got more.
I promote for the show at school, so you have lots of listeners.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Well, none of them ever call in or send us anything. So I don't know you exist.
They're probably like, this is Wolfpack Radio.
Find a way to communicate.
Find a different one. All right.
Today's list is the top 10 most overrated things, or people, or entities, or ideas. And I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot of stuff because we live in a society that tends to overrate things very easily.
This is probably going to change in the next week. So
yeah, we went over this, movie. And there was a lot of things that could have gone on this list, and a lot of different orders that these things could have gone on. So I'll start off. Number 10, we have Tim Burton. And I don't know,
Yeah, he just makes the same movie over and over.
Pretty much.
And even his music is the same thing.
Nightmare Before Christmas and
Because
Edward Scissorhands.
he gets the same person, Danny Elfman, to do the music for all of his movies. I don't know. I like the idea of Tim Burton, but I usually don't like his products. I mean, Edward Scissorhands is obviously great. Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, not Nightmare on Elm Street.
No.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's Wes
Nightmare Before
Craven.
Christmas, yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas is.
That's pretty good when we were
It's
like
pretty good,
10
but-
or through 15.
I don't know.
Can you watch it again?
The other stuff that he's done, I mean, Corpse Bride was pretty weak.
I didn't see it. Did he do Caroline?
Yeah, he did Caroline.
Oh.
But I never saw it. 'Cause
Yeah, I
it
saw
was like-
Caroline.
That was pretty
That's
much
more-
Alice in Wonderland.
It's more.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
kind of was.
more of
Like, it was like a weirder Alice in Wonderland.
It was like what I was hoping when he did Alice in Wonderland, what it would be like,
I-
except darker.
I don't like the new. It should have been original. If it was original, I would have watched.
Yeah, it was basically a sequel to the cartoon,
Yeah.
but not good.
Have you seen the sci-fi version of Alice in Wonderland? Just Alice.
No, I didn't want to watch that. It was like
Yeah.
5 hours long.
Yeah, but it was only 1 hour a day.
Yeah, that's
Still, that's way too long.
yeah.
That's
I
It
can't.
was just
hour a
one
day that I
episode. It
don't
was
wanna
one
watch
episode
in
each
hours.
day. It's just one episode
I don't
each
know.
day.
I've been disappointed by Tim Burton. Johnny Depp has
well-
not disappointed.
No, Johnny Depp's.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
You seen
But-
Secret Window?
Yeah,
That was pretty
That was
cool.
good.
All right, keep going.
All right.
This number 10 is that can. I don't know if it's top 10, but it's.
it's up there.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Number 9, I have the Wii. Now,
The Wii is tight.
I ju- hey,
That's understandable.
just
like
just
Oh, I had the Wii.
because something's on here doesn't mean it has no value. I'm just saying we've put too much stock in it. We value it too much. The Wii is not even in the same category as the 360 or the
yeah, because
PS3.
the Wii is for like little kids.
Yeah, no, it's
so
it's,
you like it, Roger? You're telling us how much you like it. It's for little kids.
It
I
has-
gotta admit, last weekend when we played, it's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Beating
it's-
your grandpa was pretty cool.
it's-
It's a good party.
I like the,
It's a good
I
party
like the little
game.
boxing game. Like,
it's gimmicky and too expensive. If it was cheaper and games were like $20 instead of 50 or 60,
yeah, kind of like the DS. They're like that.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the idea, and I'm sure when they come out with the next generation of stuff like that, like, you know, the Xbox Connect and all that stuff that the Wii started, those things will improve on that, and then it'll be worth it.
But you know, Nintendo makes something a lot cooler after
Yeah,
that.
dude.
You know?
Yeah.
They made like
Yeah.
a Game Boy Advance 3D. Like the screen is 3D. That's tight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
I'm
might
looking
be
forward
It's
to it.
done though.
Yeah,
they
that might
already
be
made it out.
overdoing it.
They already made it out.
3D's
though.
getting old. You should have put
Yeah.
that on the list.
Yeah, you should have
3D.
put 3D movies should have been like at
3D
least
is-
7 or a 5.
That could be number 11.
3D is,
Right
is,
off the list.
is an honorable
Yeah.
mention.
Hey, add that to that.
Yeah, because I'm tired of 3D everything now and vampire everything.
Like, did you see 3D Saw?
No.
Saw 3D, whatever.
Didn't
You
add
saw
anything to
that. It really, the only thing, like, at the opening credits where, like, the blood was going around, that's the only 3D thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, pretty
in
much
whole
the
movie.
only way a movie adds 3D adds to a movie is by being gimmicky, and that just usually gets really
like-
dumb.
Have you seen Toy Story in 3D?
No.
Yeah.
You know what? The
Did you see it at
last
the beginning?
No, I didn't see it in
You
3D.
didn't see it? Oh.
I saw
Well,
it. in
hey, the
2D.
last
Once again,
3D
didn't change anything.
the last 3D movie I saw was like Spy Kids 3D.
I was gonna mention Spy Kids 3D
That was
because
probably
that
the
was
best
a-
3D movie I've ever seen.
That was the last 3D movie. That was like
Alright.
what 10 years ago or something.
all right, kids, put on your glasses now. So dumb.
All right, so anyways, the weed, number 9.
Number 8, skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I-
Hey, you know I've seen somebody with they cut their skinny jeans and make them shorts.
Yeah,
Just
that
the
was
really,
kids.
he's tall, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I see him, I laugh every time I see him.
I guess with skinny jeans, I could also put sagging because that's,
Yeah,
that's
sagging is
pretty
like-
old. Too.
That's a
Yeah.
different, like, category, though.
Yeah.
Like, skinny jeans.
They both bother me a lot.
Yeah. That's like
But like
what-
sagging was something that a lot of people got into. Skinny jeans are just like honestly a group that do like skaters.
yeah, I would
usually do
never
that,
wear
so-
skinny jeans.
No,
That's just
it reminds me
just-
of like, hey, did you get them from your sister? You know,
yeah.
like go to your house and get your sister's jeans and wear them. Same thing.
Unacceptable.
Yeah,
Number 7, Hannah Montana. Sorry if that offends you, Rod Dude.
I don't watch. I haven't
Oh,
seen.
no, he
Disney
likes Justin
Channel,
Bieber.
Like,
Oh.
no, I don't like Justin Bieber. I don't watch Disney Channel. Like
Nah.
the last Disney Channel show I watched was like Kim Possible before it got off, and that was
Yeah.
like
I don't know.
11 years ago or something.
Yeah,
don't
I would
know.
have said I wouldn't have said Kim Possible. I would have been like, yeah, I watched a Goofy movie. That's a little better. Kim
Really
Possible.
good. I don't care.
Anyways.
Hannah Montana, nah, doesn't belong in the category of kids shows that we grew up watching,
Yeah,
and I feel bad for this generation.
I know.
The only Disney
Like-
really we watch is like Mickey Mouse era,
Yeah,
like the cool Mickey
even
Mouse
Stevens.
era. Even
Even
Stevens.
Stevens, yeah, that was cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right, number 6, I have Avatar, the
That's-
movie,
Wait, which Avatar?
the movie that about the blue cats,
Oh, the
Pocahontas in space.
What?
I mean,
No, yeah,
The blue.
Yes.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Oh wait, Avatar, the 3D one.
Yeah.
3D Avatar.
Just because it was blue people,
Yeah.
like
I mean,
I don't even know the whole plot of it. Was they supposed to like come into another
it was
planet?
Pocahontas. It was
Pretty much.
It was, I don't know. It was a good movie, but
Not great. Not
No.
the best seller.
It was-
whatever ever.
it was a
whatever.
mediocre story done to the absolute best of its ability. But I don't know. They just sold out so much on the script.
Yeah.
Like, the special effects obviously were great, and I think it deserved to be nominated for Best Picture, but it deservedly so did not win.
Wait, it did win.
No, it didn't win.
Yeah, it did win.
The Hurt Locker beat it.
Oh yeah, it did.
And
But
that-
Her Locker is pretty good.
But
Yeah.
they won like the best score or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they.
it was not.
Well, it was like, what was it? The best like
musical score.
box.
I think the best musical score or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
It-
it was they were up there in something.
Yeah, they won something.
and James Cameron said that he's making 2 sequels to this,
Wow.
which
You
I don't know.
you don't
how.
I
need
think
make-
one's
you
gonna
don't
be
need
like. I think that's gonna make a cartoon version.
Yeah,
of it.
you don't even need to make one sequel.
No, but
But
Kind of like
anytime-
Dragon Ball movie.
anytime a movie makes over $1 billion,
You kind of.
you have to make a sequel unless it's like Titanic and
Honestly,
everybody's
but
dead.
even the thing
Yeah,
about
they
that
can show
is,
after story.
thing about that is you can make a movie and it can be horrible, but everyone's gonna go see it.
Yeah,
Don't
because
make
so
much
many
money 'cause
people
that
saw
one-
this movie that even if the movie sucks, so many people will go see it at least once.
Just like
that you're gonna
Paranormal
make-
Activity,
you're
like
going
the
to
first
make
one
money.
was so
And, like, the
bad that they
first
had
Hulk
to see the
movie.
second one's supposed to be good. The first what?
The first Hulk movie.
Hulk movie?
Yeah, the first one
Oh my
was
God.
the
That
worst.
was
I
so
made the
bad.
mistake of buying that before I watched it. I wanted to return it so bad.
Well,
But I
Like he
was
didn't even
young.
turn to like close to the end of the whole movie.
You know that
He
guy?
was way too big.
The guy who directed that Hulk movie is the same guy that did Brokeback Mountain. Ang Lee.
I've never seen that movie, but
Yeah, I never
Neither
seen
have I.
it. No.
I've heard
yeah,
stories.
you know what it's about.
Anyways,
Isn't that a little weird?
back to Avatar. The thing I'm most disappointed is, like, have you been to like Costco or Sam's Club? They have like the real high def, like intense TVs. They show Avatar on there, and it's like it's too real.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it almost looks like someone's just walking around with the camera and seeing these blue guys walking around.
no, the effects are beautiful.
yeah,
They get full credit for that. But they should have paid more for the script. If you're going to spend $500 million on a movie, get a good script.
Mhm.
I mean, the material that they go after the whole movie is called unobtainium because it's hard to get.
Oh,
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
so they just
They
go
could've
to another
remade, like, the
planet.
Kryptonite or
and,
something.
like-
That would have been so much better.
so they go to another planet and steal some technology.
No.
That's it.
No. They go to steal the natural resources. It was
Pretty much,
basically...
they have to go and knock down a tree in order to get the resource, but those blue people lived in the tree.
It's the
avatars.
story of what Americans did to the Native Americans, and it doesn't even try and hide that in the least. It's a complete message about nature and stuff. I don't know. It's a good movie, but it should have been 100 times better given the effects and how much money and effort they put into it.
If they're gonna make a movie like that, they should have made the effects less like. It shouldn't have been as good because then you're expecting more. You know, like go all out.
Yeah.
Don't,
And what about the other Avatar movie?
The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
the
You know what? When
the
I saw
children's cartoon.
Yeah, when I saw
That's
that,
stupid.
when I saw that M Night Shyamalan was directing, I was gonna watch it. Like I saw the preview, I was like, "Oh, it's so cool." Then it said M Night Shyamalan.
I watched
it.
an interview with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I really wanted to direct one of the Harry Potters or Chronicles of Narnia or something epic."
He said
I was
It'd,
like,
be, it'd be a cartoon.
"What?" But they're never gonna give you that because you would wreck their franchise. All right,
That's why Harry Potter had like 6 different directors
Yeah.
or something, different one for every movie.
and none of them M Night.
No.
So those are numbers 10 through 6. Radu, why don't you play some music,
All right.
and we'll come back with honorable mentions. Those ones are pretty good. Any of those could have been on the list, and
Those are like the next 5,
yeah.
top 15.
Yeah.
Yo, Reno. This is In the Cut. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. During that music break, we were enjoying a philosophical debate about how psychics affect the future and whether or not knowing the future inherently changes it. But that's a topic for another day because, I don't know, it's a little weird. It's not how I want to start my weekend. Alright, so we're going over the most overrated things. My top 10 list. Number 10 was Tim Burton. Number 9, The Wii. Number 8, Skinny Jeans. Number 7, Hannah Montana. And number 6 was Avatar. Now, I'm going to go over some honorable mentions, things that didn't quite make the cut. We already added 3D movies to this list because those are just getting old.
Yeah. And vampires.
I don't know. They're they made now not quite 4D movies. I don't know what they're called, but like they.
Oh, the extreme digital.
No, like in some theaters, they've gone and they've synced chair motion. Like you get in a chair,
Oh, yeah.
and
like-
they've synced it to regular movies. So it's not just like at theme parks anymore. Like you can go pay extra at some theaters to where your chair's moving.
It's like the Chinese theater in Hollywood. It just like rumbles when the sound comes.
Yeah, kind of like that.
The Star Wars ride at Disneyland.
Yeah, Star Tours.
Star Tours.
Yeah, kind of like that.
So,
That's also dumb. Just leave movies alone. Movies are perfect. Don't mess with them. They started doing sports in 3D. Like, you can go to a movie theater. I know they do this in LA for USC games. You can go to a movie theater and watch the game in 3D, which is kind of cool. I mean, if you can't get tickets to the game.
that'd be a good experience, but probably something you do once.
Yeah. No.
Probably pretty expensive, too.
Yeah. Probably not as cheap as sitting in your living room watching TV.
Or going to the game.
Anyway, so here are my honorable mentions. Yoga. Now, yoga is helpful in flexibility and
Relaxing.
tranquility, and
just-
yeah. But people who are into yoga think it's like the solution to all your problems.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's
It'll get you relaxed, but
Yeah,
it's not.
That's why it's not on the list.
It's-
some of it is like, you know, it's
It's
good,
beneficial,
other than
but it's
like,
not-
Why would you do it?
Yeah.
You know,
But
it's not-
it hurts though, because I did yoga for like a while.
all right.
I'm actually very flexible, so yoga doesn't hurt. But I don't know. It's good in the morning to get you like. It's a good way to start your day, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
not the solution to all
I'd
your
rather
problems.
just go to the gym than
Well,
do
I have-
yoga in the morning.
Some of my family lives in Orange County, and so they're into yoga and stuff like that. And it has its benefits, but it's not that amazing. I also have on the list Lady Gaga. You know, Lady
Is she actually
Gaga.
a lady?
That's a little
Lady.
overcompensating, I think, calling yourself
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
She's definitely overrated. She should be. She's definitely top 10.
I don't know. She
has.
Lady Gaga was the top-selling Halloween costume this year.
What do you dress up as?
I don't know.
Anything
Nothing,
weird?
yeah.
Like just get shoulder pads with spikes or something.
Duck feathers.
Yeah, just cover half
Just
your face.
Get some CDs and just
Yeah,
make a little
completely
body.
naked.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything works as Lady
Some
Gaga.
bubble wrap.
Did you see the one? Did you see that one of the awards? I don't know. She wore like the trash bag one. Is
She
that? Did you ever see that?
No.
She was like
I saw
wearing
she
like.
had- I saw
I
she
think
had
that
like
was her.
bubble wrap.
Oh, bubble wrap. Oh, same thing. Just get some bubble wrap, wrap it around. You're good to go for
I don't know.
Halloween.
Some of her music's okay.
I bet at Christmas she like dress up as like a tree.
Tree,
Just
yeah.
have
A
like
reindeer.
leaves just sticking out.
That's too obvious. Should surprise you.
Yeah, she would. She
Like
would
crazy.
go like a
have
star.
little elves hanging off her. So, anyways, go ahead, man.
I don't know.
That's-
Poker Face is a good song. Just
I-
Dance is okay. I don't
Only
know.
like
Poker Face
that
really
song.
isn't that great.
It's
Like it's
catchy.
one of her best,
Yeah.
but that's not saying much. It's like saying, you know, the Kesha song with I was gonna say 303, but she has a few of those. Never mind. She's not good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. She's just overrated too.
Yeah.
She should be there.
I don't know. She's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think she's famous enough to be overrated. I mean, people know who she is, but I don't think anyone. Everyone
knows her as like the girl who likes to drink, party,
everyone
and
knows
that's
her
probably how
as
she creates
being
her songs.
overrated.
Yeah.
She's become famous by being overrated, which is amazing.
I mean, she can't sing.
No,
When-
I don't know. I've heard she's classically trained, and she just sings this way because that's what sells. But I don't know if I believe that at all.
If you're really that good at singing, then it shouldn't matter. You'll get noticed.
I don't know. Maybe she's just a sellout.
No, she is. Anyways,
Also on the list, the Chicago Cubs. They haven't won a World Series in over 100 years.
they've been a great team for like 100 years,
Yeah,
but
but
they haven't been
no
the best.
championships. You have to win to be the best. The Cubs are treated like one of the top 5 teams in all of baseball.
They could be.
They're one of the most prestigious. They're up there with the Yankees and Red Sox.
You
and
know,
teams like Cardinals.
overall, if you go like based off like past 10, 15 years, they probably are top 5 team. The only thing is, they're never going to be number 1.
I don't know. When you have the Red Sox, the Yankees,
The
the,
Red Sox
Phillies
suck.
winning championships,
They won-
they have
Red Sox
they have
won
2 in
too.
the last decade.
Whatever.
When you have
All right,
teams
well,
winning like
how about
that,
this? Arizona has 1. Are they considered the best team?
no,
Why
but
not?
they have more than Chicago, which
Yeah.
is my point. That the Diamondbacks can win more than
sure.
the Cubs. They need to either win or stop acting like they're one of the best.
Maybe they should get rid of like.
Because baseball is really a sport of have and have nots because of the lack of a salary cap.
It's more about money. Just like, hey, I have a lot of money. Let's buy this person. Let's buy
Yeah.
the best. You were good last year. Come to our team.
Yeah, but they don't deserve to be in that category. This next one, at first, is going to seem completely off base. And 2 weeks ago, I would have agreed that it's completely wrong. But just trust me on this one. Harry Potter movies. Now, I remember when you think back on Harry Potter movies, you go, what? No, they're awesome. I love Harry Potter.
Actually, that's wrong.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I did for a while.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you grow up with it. You grow up with Harry Potter, and it's all good. And this is the best movie. I want to be, I want to play Quidditch. Yeah, let's go buy some brooms. But honestly, if you look back at like one of the first few movies,
They're not that
they're
good.
garbage.
Yeah, we watched all 6 of the Harry Potters in a row, and I was really disappointed. Like, each movie, I found myself going, okay, this one was very good. But the next one, I remember being really good. And then I watched the next one, I was like, all right, well, this one isn't good.
Yeah.
But I know the next one's
It's like,
good.
this next one's got to be good.
And I was just waiting for one of them to
it's
be,
not good.
like, really good.
But
And they weren't.
But the thing is, you're going to see this next new one, and you're going to be like, oh my god, this is so cool.
I don't know. I'm hoping. The new one looks pretty cool.
Yeah. There's 2 parts. It's
Yeah,
got
so
to
it
be
gotta
cool.
be
I will not
It's
see it in
gotta be
3D.
cool.
But
No
Yeah,
3D.
no 3D.
They'd ruin Harry Potter in 3D.
I don't-
There's
that-
no way.
and-
They just ruined the whole theater of 3D. That's all.
I'm limiting this overrated tag to just the movies, because the books are pretty legit.
Oh yeah.
The
I've
books,
read 2.
the books are as good as I remember the movies being, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Anyways.
All right, and the last of my honorable mentions, if this person had been around longer, they would have easily made the top 10 list, but they're kind of a fad, so we can't tell where exactly they're going to fall into this. Radu's favorite.
No, I already know what you're gonna say.
What-
It's
what am
not
I gonna
favorite.
say? Hey,
Justin
hey,
Bieber.
you
No,
Radu's
It's not
got
my
the
favorite.
fever. Radu's
No,
got the
it's not
fever.
favorite.
Justin Bieber was
I
overrated.
mean, I only know one
Oh my
song,
God.
and that's it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's the only song that you could probably sing.
Yeah, I heard it from your iPod already.
Honestly, Will Smith's daughter, Willow, with their
Yeah,
song
like,
Whip My Hair.
With my head. That's.
I mean,
that's way better.
Yeah,
than
it's
him.
kind of dumb, but that's
She's
a
the
lot
next-
of talent
she's
in
honestly
there.
probably
Yeah.
the next Rihanna. Like
Yeah,
you
she
said,
sounds a lot
sounded
like
her.
Rihanna.
I thought it was Rihanna at
Yeah.
first.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if
Justin
you're
Bieber's-
Will Smith's son or daughter, you gotta be good at
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you better.
Better be great at something.
I don't know. Justin Bieber is. I don't even know what I can say about this. My little sister is obsessed with him.
But he probably would have been better if he started later.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like,
Well,
like
what happened?
He was like
15 or something.
Yeah.
What happened was there
Wasn't
was
it YouTube or something.
my little sister likes to tell me all about this, even though I don't really care. So apparently there
But
was
you
a
listen.
there was a bidding war between Usher and Justin Timberlake as to who was going to sign him, and Usher won, and that's why Justin Bieber's kind of like that. I think he would have been a lot better off
with
if Justin Timberlake,
Yeah, he has like.
because
a
Justin
better vibe.
Timberlake could have taken him and made him fly.
Yeah, he has
but
like a better vibe.
Usher made him the like, I don't know
Kind of
what he is.
Like, yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I think Usher, for what he does, he's pretty cool, pretty good. He's definitely not my favorite.
no,
Like
not even
Chris,
close.
I think I'd take Chris Brown over him, but I don't really like Chris Brown either. So it's like kind of low. But I don't know. I think Justin Bieber, he's pretty good for what he's doing and for what his age is, but definitely overrated. There's way
Yeah.
better people
What
out
I,
there.
what
I
I
know.
the credit that I'll give to Justin Bieber is that he knows his audience right now. He's not pulling a Miley Cyrus and going out there and trying to prove that he's growing up. You know what I mean? He's taking advantage of the fact that he has a niche with 12 to 16-year-old girls, and he's just hitting it perfectly. And that's how he's going to make millions of dollars.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm
keep
done.
going.
I'm done.
Go on.
All right. Anyways, go ahead, Radu. You want to hit up music or something?
Yeah.
You guys are messed up. He's like 10 years old.
No.
It's like,
He's not like 10. He's like,
he's like
16.
six.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like 16.
I think he's like taller than Radu. Did you know that?
That's. I mean. Whoa.
Well, I'm still
He's
great.
not-
I'm
yeah.
still greater. That's
Yeah,
all.
he's
I thought you
not
were going to
still
say I'm
greater.
still growing.
I'm still greater.
Radu, you're almost 19 years old. You're not growing anymore.
Anyway, let's play some music.
All right. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
what's up,
uh-huh.
Reno? You're listening to Wolfpack Radio, 1700 AM, NVWR, Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
Thank you for starting your weekend with us. Thank you,
Yeah.
Radu's mom. Whoever
We
else
love
may be
you.
listening. Yeah, feel free to call in. Alright, so we're talking about overrated things, and we're at the top 5 most overrated things. Number 5. Again, when I say this, I'm not saying there's no quality at all.
Well,
or
this
value
one
in
might
this.
not have any quality. I mean, this one,
Yeah,
this really doesn't.
I don't know.
Want me to say?
It's the Beatles.
The Beatles.
They're okay.
No, they have quality. They're just. I don't
I
know.
don't know. They're considered like the greatest band of all time, and I don't think they deserve that.
I don't think they're the greatest band of all time, but they are probably one of the first of what they did. So it's kind of like you gotta mention them for something.
I don't know. It's hard for me to accept someone singing "We All Live in a Yellow Submarine, a Yellow Submarine, a Yellow Submarine" as the greatest band ever.
I kind of like "Twist and Shout."
Yeah, that's the only good song.
That's like my favorite. It's not even like the Beatles though. It doesn't sound like them at all.
Yeah.
No,
Sound like
Twist and Shout.
I'll say Paul McCartney has some talent.
Yeah.
John Lennon obviously had talent, but the band.
Can you
I don't
name
know.
one song that John he was in with the Wings? Me either.
No.
So maybe he's not that.
I don't know. They were good, not elevated to the, like
No.
people. Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Oh, yeah.
There's a part where Uma Thurman says there are only 2 people. There's either people who like Elvis or people who like the Beatles.
Yeah.
There are people who like both, but everyone likes one more than the other. And Elvis is far superior to the Beatles in my mind. I don't think it's even close.
Yeah.
But there are people who go crazy over the Beatles. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're definitely more talented than number 4 on the list.
Yeah.
I don't.
This one's
This
sad.
is sad.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, every child, like teenager, loves this.
Number
And
4
they're gonna be disappointed. Sorry.
It's Twilight. I'm
I
sorry.
don't like Twilight. Never.
So sad.
They just the whole vampire thing.
Yeah, they
just-
killed vampires.
I don't even want to be a vampire by
Honestly,
anymore.
what's his name? The werewolf guy.
Yeah.
What is it?
What's his name?
Let's
I don't
not
know.
come up
I don't
with
know
it.
his name.
That's a good
Let's
thing.
not
Yeah,
waste our
let's not
time
waste
thinking
time.
about it. Right? I think the werewolves were pretty cool. I admit I saw 2 of them because my girlfriend.
Yeah, I saw the first one on a date, and I was ready to jump off a building. It was not good.
I saw the first one at home in a movie, but I'd never go to a theater and see that. If I saw that, I'd be like, I'd go back and literally get my money back. That was the worst movie.
It didn't make any sense.
Like on the episode of South Park, I'd go back to the creator's house, whoever created that, to his house, and ask for my money back from him.
It didn't make any sense because apparently they took a lot out from the book that it like bridges the stuff in the movie. But
The book must not have been that
I
good
don't know.
either.
In the first 5 minutes of the movie, he's just like, "I'm a vampire." Okay,
not
why-
gonna hide it at all.
and she's like completely in love with him, and they have no relationship in the first 5 minutes, and it's like, why are you trusting this guy
Yeah, I
who
think-
just told you that he's
I
a
think he
vampire?
asked her to marry him like at least once in every movie. You know, not he's not getting the hint.
I don't know. It's
You're not real. You're Radu. You're not real.
I,
I'm a real person.
there's a part of me. So you know how we study ancient writings and stuff, and we assign values to the culture based off of what we read in those books, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
What if that happens with Twilight in America? What if
Oh.
Twilight is the only book that survives in the future, and people are reading it in college classes, and they're learning about America through this book?
What? No, it's gonna be like.
This will be a
Worst thing
sad
ever,
repu-
yeah.
What if they do like the trilogy, or how many? You know, all 3, or if they have another one, I think, right?
I don't
They're
know.
making another, I don't know.
I don't know.
They like have all of them just right there and nothing else.
Yeah.
Read all these, you'll learn. You'll learn about America.
Yeah, and it's like,
No.
what does this say about the society? What do they value? This is sad. We
There's-
we can't let this happen.
And it's pretty much gonna be like someone here's a witch
It's gonna
or
be
a vampire. I mean, whatever. I was thinking of. Yeah, one of us is a vampire. One of us is a werewolf. We will not get along from now on.
I don't know, it's
Definitely top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
all right.
Maybe number 1.
No,
Yeah,
these
you
top
got
3
one.
transcend time. A couple,
Yeah.
all of the other stuff has been generational, but these 3 things,
Oh my god. It's
Go
been
past
around
that.
Forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 is. Go ahead.
No one, I don't know how many people would ever think of number 3, but when I
Yeah.
explain it, it'll
You'll-
make complete sense.
You'll tell everybody. You'll be like,
Yeah.
guess what I heard on the radio today?
Yeah. So
Tabasco
pay attention,
told me-
Radu's mom.
Yeah, Tabasco said something very interesting, Mom. I need to tell you. Go ahead.
So number 3 is sliced bread, which I don't know. Sliced bread's never done anything to me personally to make me think it's
The
overrated.
radio has
Yeah.
been the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, everybody compares whatever the new
It's
invention
just
is to
sliced
sliced
bread.
bread. I mean, sliced bread is convenient.
You know, but you could get normal bread, cut it up, and
Yeah.
sell it, and
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
I-
Just do it yourself.
So I don't think comparing everything we've ever made to sliced bread, that's elevating sliced bread to a status that it does not belong in at all. Now, if you want to say that's the greatest thing since television, I mean, that
No.
would make sense. Or
Not really.
that's
Sliced
the
bread.
greatest thing since
Like the radio or
democracy. I don't know.
It's the greatest thing since we discovered that Earth is round.
Yeah, I don't know.
that's
That's,
a good
that's
one.
a little better than
Exactly.
sliced
Something like
bread.
that. Sliced bread. Like, really?
Well, maybe the radio, because if the
Yeah.
radio wasn't around, we wouldn't be getting this news out to everybody.
I know.
I guess. But
We just have people shouting everywhere, like those songs.
pretty much, I'm okay with comparing things to anything except sliced bread. It just
I've
does not really deserve
I've
it.
never said that once in my life.
Yeah,
like,
I've never
meaningfully.
Yeah.
So-
I've never looked at sliced bread and been like, wow.
Wow, you're amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even want to eat you.
Television is the greatest thing since you. I've never done that. Not even once.
So glad you're around. I'd be so hungry. I would not want to take the time to slice that.
I wouldn't. I'd just tear it. So, I mean, it's convenient, and I'm not. It's sliced bread. Whoever came up with that, kudos. But it's not
Now we
the
already came up
greatest
with
thing
bread.
ever.
Yeah, you know, some
Yeah.
bread, not
Sliced
sliced.
bread. I don't know.
It's the first person to ever cut into bread, right?
Number 2 is gonna make me sound very
No,
ignorant.
it's half like
Yeah.
so many people are gonna be like,
I-
yeah, that makes sense.
I can defend this one though. All right.
Me too.
I'll give you ammunition if you're like me and agree with me, and I know Radu agrees with me. Number 2 on my list is reading. Now that makes me sound
No,
terrible, but if you read for pleasure, that's fine. But there's other ways of
Yeah.
enjoying yourself, and I don't know. I mean, reading's not the most fun thing you can do. Some people are really into reading, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But like, whenever you listen to people talk, they say that reading, the way they talk about reading, people who are really into it, talk about it like, if you read, you're a genius. You know what I mean? And if you ever read the book Fahrenheit 451, right? Is that what it's called? Or is it 459?
I've never read it.
Fahrenheit 9/11 or something.
No, that was
No,
the
no,
movie.
no.
That was the movie after the, you know.
I can't remember if it's 451 or 459. I don't know. It's the temperature that paper burns at. Whatever. It's by Ray Bradbury.
I've never read it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never heard of
It's
it.
pretty famous
It's
book.
set in the future, and books are outlawed, and
That's tight.
so everyone becomes really dumb and reliant on the media and the government, and basically the world falls apart without reading. But in the book, which seemingly promotes reading, right?
Yeah.
In the book,
Or burning books.
one of the characters says that there's nothing magical about reading. It's the ideas found in books. And he says movies and TV could do the same thing. They just
Don't have the time, really.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's not what we want. But if, like, in English class, I never understand why teachers don't let us watch movies. Because I think, personally, I mean, I want to go to a film school after I get my undergraduate
I'm in a
here.
film
But
class.
yeah, but I think movies are better than books. Because, I mean, books spend so much of their time describing the environment that to give your imagination the information it needs to create this world so you can picture what they're about to describe. Movies do that part for you, so you can focus on the ideas and the themes and the concepts and character development and the things that are essential to what the message is trying to convey. So a well-done movie, I think, is better than a book.
I know maybe Radu doesn't understand this because he's picked up like 2 books in his life, and we know exact number, anyways. But I'm sure you understand. It's like when you read, like me, I'll read a page, flip the page, and be like,
What did I
"Crap,
just
what
read?"
did I just read?" So I have to flip it over, read it again, flip it over. Hopefully, I understand. Like I could read a full page and think about something else,
Yeah.
you know.
Wow.
But if I'm watching a movie, after the movie, I can recall like all the main things that I want to be like, "Yo, this is just, you know,
I don't know.
best part of the movie."
If you go see a good like a Christopher Nolan movie, if you go see Inception or The Dark Knight, you really pay attention, you can come away with it with just as much education as you can a book. So I'm not saying books are useless. I'm saying books aren't the only way. And a lot of people use the argument, well, whenever they try and turn a movie into a book into a movie, it's terrible. That proves the books are better.
Well, no, it's
not true.
They only say that because it takes out some details or whatever.
It's just a completely different media. You can't you can't expect it to work. That's why. Have you ever seen when they make a movie and then they make a book of the movie? Those are never good. You never buy those because that's.
But with the exception of like Harry Potter,
Lord of the Rings.
What?
Huh?
No, of the books, the Harry Potter books, like they really don't take out from movies anything that you really need to know.
Well,
like obviously they're gonna keep like the whole storyline, knowing like
I don't know. There was a movie, My Sister's Keeper. I heard they completely flipped the ending. Like there's these two sisters who have this struggle where one of them is born to like give their parts to the other one. I don't know. But in the book, one of them lives and the other one dies. And in the movie, they've reversed it. The other one died and the other one lived.
I'd like to see that, though. Like, something like that, where, like, you read the book, you're like, oh, this is cool. Except for Radu doesn't read, but, like,
I'll read for information, that's all.
If you were to read a book and be like, okay, this is what happened, see a movie and be like, well, that was complete opposite. What was I reading? That'd be kind of cool.
What people do, what filmmakers do wrong when they adapt a book to a movie is they make the mistake of translating it scene for scene instead of doing it idea for idea. Because each scene in a book has a purpose. It's trying to convey a specific tone or theme or message. But that doesn't always work the exact same way of expressing that message in a movie. So if the filmmakers read it and understood it, and it went to try and explain the same message instead of just the same scene, it would be infinitely better.
But like, I'm in the film class, so we're not really watching movies. We're like seeing beyond it, like
analyzing it.
Yeah, and like if you're thinking like Harry Potter or any other movie that was based off a book, it's like maybe the details in there. You're just paying attention more to the main characters. Like we're taught to pay attention to supporting characters because honestly, the supporting characters are main characters in disguise, and like the background is, what you need to pay attention to. Main characters are obviously there to get your attention, but you need to focus more, so you'll get everything out of it that you need out of the book. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying we don't put as much stock in the movies as I think we should, and I think because we do that, movies have let us down so far and not been the what we build books up to be in our mind, because movies could honestly be just as useful.
So let's let that be a lesson to everybody. When next time you go see a movie,
pay attention.
Pay attention more than just do it for more than enjoyment. Like pay attention, figure out the details. It might be better than the book.
All right, here's number one.
Dun, dun, dun.
The most overrated thing, and this
drum roll.
This one I felt has been overrated
since the dawn
forever. For as long as there's been money, this has been, I don't know. Number one is communism.
Communism.
I don't know. It's a weird topic to talk about, but communism, I don't think will ever work. I think history's proven that it'll never work. And even if it did work, people who believe in communism, it's not just like, oh, this is my political party. It's like this is their religion. Like this is their entire life. I have to live
this way.
Yeah,
I have to.
And I mean, first off, no one's ever gonna seize power and then give it out to everybody.
No one wants to leave superiority.
Yeah, no one will ever do that. I mean, if they did, then maybe communism would be possible. But there would always be people who are going to try and advance themselves. So you'll never have this society where it's completely flawless. Second off, I mean, even if it does work, like I said, is it really worth it? Is it worth spending your entire life to overthrow capitalism? I mean, for some people it is. I just don't understand it at all. Communism's number one.
Should that really be number one? You think?
That's number one.
You think it should be number one? You don't think like
thousands
slice of bread is
thousands of people have died because of communism.
Yeah, but
with no benefit. What is communism?
People have been
ever
misguided by sliced bread. Like, come on. I mean, those are definitely 1, 2, 3, definitely.
Yeah,
but order.
People have wasted their time reading.
It might be able to change. I mean, I'm not communism, but the order. I don't know. Communism is a pretty good one. Well, it's not good, but good. That's a good number one.
Yeah. But we're done.
Yeah.
It's almost. It's over.
Time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. Come back
next week.
Yeah. Thanksgiving we don't have a show, and our last show is the first Friday of December.
So next week's Thanksgiving show.
Yeah.
Is that what we'll be doing?
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting. Radu's having Thanksgiving at my house, which will be an interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna
experience.
And
we're gonna
you
take
need-
pictures and everything.
Yeah, family photos. You might need to go stock up for Thanksgiving.
He said he wants his own pumpkin pie,
Yeah,
and I completely believe it.
Yes,
No,
I
of
do.
course. Andrew got a pumpkin pie. Yesterday.
Yeah, I know,
You
but it
need
was
that.
it
Yeah,
wasn't all that good.
It wasn't homemade.
Yeah, on some like Sara Lee's or.
All right. Anyways,
All right, yeah.
Have a good weekend, Reno. Thanks for listening. It was In the Cut, DJ Radu. I'm Tabasco, and our co-host Jeff.
so I do it.
Take us out, Radu. Take us out, Radu.